Hey, NBA 2K MyLeague fans. Coach 2K back with some more NBA 2K MyLeague expansion series action with those Cincinnati Lions. And in this video, we got some great highlights against the Bucks, including an out-of-bounds alley-oop play you're not going to want to miss. And we're one of the hottest teams in the league right now. We're going for our 10th straight win tonight on the road against the Bucks. And we're going to take a look at scores around the league. We got some sad news about the Bucks. Nothing serious, but I'll let you know what that is in just a second. If you're new to this channel here, this is my expansion series, playing every game, 82 games, 12-minute quarters. We're in the middle of our second season here, episode 73, and we're following the franchise. In fact, I think I'm going to change the name to the franchise. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Hit the like button to push it out to everybody else on YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't. Here's a look at the Bucks right now. They've won 2 in a row, but they're under 500, middle of the pack here. So the Bucks are kind of struggling in the Central Division there with the Bulls and the Pacers and us. You can see the last time we faced the Bucks, we got beat by 16. They hammered us. Bucks are a good team. In fact, they traded away Marion Wells, and before they traded away him to the Ravens, I thought they were a championship team. So anyway, they killed us last time, and they played good defense. They kept Jinx to 16 points, which, as you guys know, he's the leading scorer in the league, and that's quite an accomplishment. But we've gotten better. We might be outgrowing our sliders here. We're getting kind of good. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. Anyway, here's what Antoine Spates has done for the year. He's their small forward, and his stats are up a little bit this year in points. And then they got a guy who I really like, Wilt Jones Jr. I'd like to have him on my team. He is about the right age. His stats are a little bit better this year. He's a double-double. But in addition to trading away Marion Wells, they've got a few injuries here. Linnell Brewer out 4 to 6 weeks with a broken left leg. He is one of their best shooters. He was an all-star last year as well, and so they're going to miss him on the floor in this game. I'll take a look at some of his stats so far this season. Comparable to what he did last year. Rebounds looks like they're down a little bit there. So Brewer's out, and another guy, Fuquan Man, he is out 1 to 2 weeks. He's got a broken left hand. So a couple of their best players, and Fuquan Man, he's a handful. He was second team all rookie last year. Very athletic player, power forward. Another guy I'd like to have on the team. He'd probably be a little bit more of our style to add to the roster. You can see his stats there this year: 12 points a game, 6 rebounds. Pretty good player, 21 years old. But their leading scorer right now, Wilt Jones Jr., 15.6 points a game, 2 blocks, 10.5 rebounds. He's a double-double guy. And of course, we are led by Donnell Jinx, 34.4 points a game, still leading the league in scoring. And here we are in Milwaukee, same lineup: Lloyd, Zing, Jinx, Drew, Phillips. Probably could have rested. This was a back-to-back. Second half of the back-to-back here. You can see Spates gets in it early, stops and takes the mid-range jumper off the screen there, and Zing comes down the other end, gets us on the board with a 3, draining his first shot of the game. Look at Spates here. We overplayed the high side there. He went baseline, got him an easy dunk. But Zing, man, he continues to play well. I keep thinking, man, he's getting old. I'm going to have to trade him. I got a couple guys I'm looking at that we might replace him with. But he's doing what he needs to there. So we play some tough defense against Neely, and he still scores. And there's Wilt Jones Jr. scoring inside. It's early, pretty good game here as Drew gets hammered. And he manages to get the shot up above the rim and score. And he's going to go to the line and convert an M1 opportunity, give us a 4-point lead, 5-point lead early here. Here we're doing a little triple threat action, and we take Hallie Lloyd to the rim. He does a little bit of a floater there in the lane. I like Hallie Lloyd. Good pickup in free agency this past year. Well, he's quiet. He's laid back. He's probably got that laid back badge, I bet. Look at Donnell Jinx here, taking it to the rim. And uncharacteristic of him, he didn't posterize Spates. He just went around him and shot a little left-handed layup there. That's pretty nice. So anyway, here is Neely. He found Spates for the alley-oop there, but we stopped it. And look at Jinx on the other end. He gets the open 3-point shot, and he sinks it to give us a 12-point lead early here. And he gets the block there. He's going to get out in transition. And let's see what he's going to do. Oh, he finds Byers underneath, gets the assist and puts us up by 14. So we have jumped on these guys early, and it's our defense, man, as we're getting fast breaks, creating offense with our defense as we get the steal and we get it down court. And look at our power forward down there beating everybody down there. There's Spates, and look at Jinx, man, matched up with him playing some pretty good defense, and he stops him. And going to get it to Jinx here. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to take the screen from Eddie Drew, and then he crosses over, goes to the lane. Now he's dunking it. Now he's dunking it again. He got a free throw here. He's going to sink that too. And now we're up big early, 16 points here in the first quarter as we get another alley-oop from Calvin Hood to Bonzi Harris, and a little pick and roll action there. And we block another dunk where he just misses it. We get Byers out in the break. Nice little lay in there. Now we're up by 15 again as we've done what you want to do on the road, and that's you want to jump on that other team early so that you can set the tone and come away with wins on the road there. Now they get a big steal there. They get out on the break as Neely, he goes down. He gets fouled by Lloyd, and he still hits it, and he's going to get a chance to get a free throw there. Cuts the lead down to 15. And there's Zing again, using the screen to pop another three. And running the pick and roll again with Bonzi Harris. We're going to run this play in a second again with Billups as we get a couple nice easy dunks inside here. And there they're going to try the alley-oop. I think that's Spates there. If not, it's Wilt Jones Jr. And they got that one to go. As there's that play we ran again, but this time with Billups, and Billups converts the dunk inside. And no defense here. We throw it to Zing down court, and no one picks him up. So Zing, man, pure shooter's mindset. He's like, hey, I'm chucking it. I'm chucking that sucker. Here we got some great defense from Jinx against Spates, and he loses him. And then Spates just muscles his way in there against Eddie Drew to score inside. And on the other end, Jinx finds Calvin Hood in the corner, gets him an assist, puts us up by 21. So good start here in the second quarter, through the second quarter into the first half, as Calvin Hood gets the fast break score. Nice job by Calvin. And here they get down the other end. They miss. Look at the ball being tipped all over the place. We finally come away with it. We get it down court. We get it to Jinx, and Jinx with another easy dunk in the fast break. I like this dunk here. He just kind of nice back over his head there at half. We're up 62-39. Jinx is being outscored by Spates 17-15. And so in the second half here, Spates tries to get started. He misses. Billups, he's become a stronger rebounder as the season's been going on. Gets the rebound, pushes it up court, and Zing ends up with a three on the other end here. And nice out of bounds play here. We use the screens effectively, and it gets Howie Lloyd an easy bucket. Puts us up by 26. And you guys know the magic number. Magic number is 27. Get up by 27. It's rare anybody ever comes back from 27. And here we're going to keep showing you some highlights because we got some more highlights I want to show you. As you can see, Teletovic there for Milwaukee get an easy dunk. And here, what's going to happen here? Oh, he's going to get another one inside here. Look at this monster dunk by Teletovic. Nice play by him, and cuts it down to 20. Now look at this play here. Here's Jinx, out of bounds play. You see him before the play. He's pointing at himself like, I'm in, time for me to go to work. He gets the alley-oop dunk from Double O. And here we get the ball out in off the break, and Jinx just dunks it in Spates' face. And another nice highlight play. Here's another one by Jinx as he gets a right-handed dunk again on Spates. And look at this dunk here. This was a pretty dunk there. And nice little wall art there for Spates to take home. Here we get the steal. Nice play. We get it over to Howie Lloyd as Jinx gives it up, gets it back with the alley-oop pass, and that will do the highlights there. Great highlights. Easy victory for us as we win our 10th straight now, 121-86. We were pretty sloppy with the ball. We probably could have beat them by more, but we turned it over 20 times here today. Not a very good, didn't take care of the ball very well. Now, our next game with the Chicago Bulls is coming up. They were hot. I think they'd won 11 straight. So we're going to see, they had a game today. We're going to see how they did. As you look at the stats here, Spates had, 28 on 12 of 27 shooting. Gamble had 16. And Will Jones Jr., he was pretty quiet. He had 8 points, 4 rebounds. So they really didn't shoot the 3-ball. Didn't have to really worry about them taking shots outside. Easy victory. Getting them back for the time they beat us earlier in the season there. And we're happy to pick up our Central Division victory against the Bucks. See here, Jenks, he had 27 under his scoring average. Zing had 16. A lot of turnovers there. 3, 4 turnovers across the board. But you see here, Lloyd, he put up 14 assists, a career high for Howie Lloyd. Nice there. He did have 4 turnovers there to go with those 14 assists. We got to work on our turnover problem. All right, so scores. The Knicks and the Cavs both stink. They both lost like double digits in a row. The Knicks beat the Cavs, got a victory to end their losing streak. Dante Carr had 32 points, 13 rebounds. He's a pretty good player. You see, he had 41 against us a while back. Mavs beat the T-Wolves. T-Wolves a good team. Mavs pretty good too. You see the Sessions led the Mavs. There's Samakai Tompkins, their 7-footer. He had 21 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block, as they've had 3 straight wins now. And on the Timberwolves side, you see Woolridge there. He had 3 blocks, but he was pretty quiet from a scoring standpoint compared to what he's capable of. Looks like the T-Wolves have lost a couple straight. Magic beat the Pelicans, and Magic are doing pretty well. Isaiah Blount had 26 for the Magic. Barros had 17. Look at some of the stats there for Blount, his last few games, as they've won 2 of the last 4 games. Now, Steven Dela, he's the rookie for the Pelicans. He had 20 points. You can see this is a talented rookie here, shooting guard. He had 37 in the game before, and he's doing pretty good. Ravens and the Nuggets. The Ravens got beat by the Nuggets. You can see here that the Ravens, their rookie, Njai, he had 14 points. Look at some of his stats in the last few games. The game before, he had 27. They've also lost 2 straight here. For the Nuggets, they got a good rookie too, Karan Mashburn. He had 16 in this game, and they won 3 straight here, and he is a pretty good player there too. And the Heat beat the Bulls, so they beat the Bulls, ended the Bulls' winning streak. So now I got to play the Bulls, and it would have been great if the Bulls come in there and won like 10 or 11 straight. But it's not going to work out that way. We do face the Bulls twice in our next 3 games coming up, so we'll see some highlights of those guys. Odin in this one, he had 20 points, 11 rebounds. They got beat at home. Look at some of those stats there. Odin had 40 points a few games ago. And the Pacers, they lost, so we gained the game on the Pacers here. Warriors beat them. You see Dantley had 27, 2 of 3 from three-point land. You can look at some of his stats over the last few games. He had 37 against us in the last game he played. And then we've got the Warriors. Derek Weber had 32. He was 6 of 7 from 3. And you can take a look at some of his stats from the last several games. Yeah, they've got off their losing streak the last 2 games. So the Raptors, they beat the Kings, middle-of-the-road guys in these 2 teams. You can see we improved to 26-11, getting close to the halfway point of the second season. And the Thunder beat the Jazz. Both those teams are under 500. So that's a look around the league. Got the Bulls coming up. I am Coach 2K. I'll see you on the court in the next video. Appreciate you guys watching. Love the sport.